Travels Where Wendy Creates. Today I want to share with you a haul that I got from the thrift store. And you know how I love playing with junk journals. So I got some nice books that I wanted to share with you. And I want to share why I made the purchase as well. So for the books, this one was $1. It's a thesaurus, but when I looked at it, what I was looking for was yellowed pages, which I have, so it's a great aging look already. And with the book, I also wanted the thick pages that were made partially with linen, because I do want to make some paper. So not only in the junk journals do I want aged paper that I want to use, but this also being a thesaurus, it has lots of words that I can use for additional meaning in the junk journals, but it also has linen or fabric in the paper. It's not just acidic paper. For a time period in our history, we went through from making cloth and linen into paper. We transferred into trees, and for about a 10, 15, 20-year period of time, a lot of our pages and papers that we used for our cheaper books were made with acid, so that because of the ink process that they made the ink from the trees, or the paper from the trees, they would fade. So not only do we not have that time period, but we have, I believe this goes back to the 50s, and by the feel of the paper, I can tell that it's made from higher quality, a mixture of both paper or trees, as well as made with some cloth fibers in it. So it is stronger, it is better to make the junk journal contents out of. And I believe, yep, right up here, copyright 1958, and then you look through and read through to see when the printing was. So the printing of this thesaurus was actually 1958. I love up here $2.95. But again, the cover being so old and used gave that away. Plus, when you look at this, it's that beautiful yellow tone. So I'm going to use these book pages inside of my junk journals. I'm also going to use the scraps and some pages torn up, put into the blender with my other scrap papers to create fibers to create my own paper. So that's going to be really fun. We're going to put dye in paper and create some beautiful paper very, very soon. This book says $3, but I actually got it for $1. Got all of these for $1 a piece. A little more than I like to pay for some of the magazines like this, but I thought that was okay. This one, very, very excited to share. Absolutely beautiful binder. So I'll be using this, but it's the Rand McNally World Atlas for the Home. So I'm going to be looking this one up for historical value to see if there is a value other than tearing it up. So I can do a quick Google search on that. But this one, copyright, it's got the MCM LXV. It's not that old, but again, it's not that recent either. I'll have to look up the numbers because I forget how to do my numbers. I'm gonna guess that's like 1965 perhaps, but again, I have to look that up to verify. But look, inside of here I have some beautiful black and white photos that I can use. The outside of the page rim here looks aged. The inside papers doesn't look aged too much, but what I love is look at all of these maps. I have some absolutely gorgeous maps that I can use to create some collages, some additional interest in my junk journals, and make some tags out of that. So I'm very, very excited about this atlas of the United States, and I'm just elated to purchase this. I would have paid the $3, no problem with that. But look how absolutely wonderful this is. With all of the maps in here, I can make lots and lots of different pages, different themes on this one. I'm just very excited about that. And look at these old planet informations as well. It's so funny how the dinosaurs and the planets have changed and their moons since I was just in school. So again, really excited about this one. Rand McNally World Atlas. I'm going to use the cover as a junk journal. I'm going to use the pages inside as multiple junk journals. But look at this one. An absolutely beautiful New York Times bestseller, child's book. They wanted $5 for it. Well, I can't say that. There's a $5 sticker on it. I paid $1. But inside of this book, it's not signed by the author, it's just signed by the gifter. But look at these pages. I am going to be using these pages inside of my junk journals. So we are going to be ripping these pages. I know it sounds horrible, but that is what I do with the junk journals. We do take the pages and we gently tear them so we get the full use of those pages in the junk journals. And it just comes right out of that binding. It's got the mesh on the back and the glue. And we can just very nicely pull these pages out. And they're going to go into my junk journal. We're going to have the junk journal approximately the 8.5 by 11 folded over size is the book of these. So a little bit too tall here, but that's okay because some of them are, or I can skinny that down. But look, when I do my collaging, I do my extra artwork on the pages, I'm very excited to start with this background. So this is going to be so much fun. Very excited about this book. And last but not least, how many cat lovers are out there? This is a little bit thicker than a magazine, but the pages aren't much more than a magazine. But look at these beautiful, beautiful cats in here. So I'm going to be making a junk journal on cats. So not only can I have my own photography in there, but look at that beautiful, that's going to make a page layout. These beautiful cats are going to be used on tags in my junk journals. I'm just very excited about them. I mean, who doesn't love cats? So I will make probably 2 different junk journals themed with cats. Maybe push 3 out of here because it looks like every single page has beautiful photos of cats in different textures and different looks. Add those to the junk journal. So I'm very, very excited about that. I can't believe it, but 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. I paid less than $5 for these books. I will tell you, this is my most exciting because I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to making paper with you. So thanks for joining me today at Where Wendy Travels, Where Wendy Creates. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel, and that way you can see the beautiful junk journals coming up using these books. They're not going to trash. They're not going to waste. We're going to be using every bit of these books that I can for the upcoming junk journals. So thanks for joining me today. Please spend